So in today's session, we'll be talking about weekly outlook. I'll show you what I'm expecting from some pairs, and also you are going to learn how to do your weekly outlook and how to build your bias. Like I said, I'm not going to spend much time here. Please, I'm not going to spend much time here. So first, let's start with Bitcoin, because when I woke up today, I discovered a lot of persons were just posting Bitcoin chart, this and that and that, right? So I went to the chart and I discovered some stuff, right? I don't want to wipe my screen because there are some trades I've not did a breakdown on. So let me just quickly delete all these things here, because this is the current price action. We'll be working with current price action. Let me just take all these things out. So please, if you have any question concerning the session or any part, I really like you to just raise up your hand. I'll give you mic later. Then you can ask your question. That will be the way we are going to do it here today. So now, I always say something that when you come to building your bias, right, you want to check where higher time frame. You want to check what price is doing on the higher time frame, right? That's first thing you want to do. So if you watch this chart currently now, you discover that this market is bullish, right? One, you see that market broke this place here. You can see this on the weekly time frame, right? This indicates to us that we are bullish. Let's go to the daily time frame and see what daily time frame is showing us. So on the daily time frame, we are also bullish. You see the way market has been trading to the upside, moving to the upside, breaking structure, going to the upside. Now, when it comes to building your bias, a whole lot of person don't make. Now, because you come to your charts, you might want to start waiting for market to come to this place, right? Which is very, very wrong. You don't need to wait for market to come to this place. Why did I say so? Now, we want to focus on what? Recent price action. And I'll repeat myself. You want to focus on what? Recent price action. Now, if you discover now, these are daily candles that have reacted or tested or has done a whole lot of stuff here. So you don't necessarily need to focus here, because if you are waiting for here, market will take a whole long time and you will not even see any trade at all, because for market to get to this place is another thing, right? So when we talk about focusing on present price action, if you watch closely here, you discover that market has even done a whole lot of rejection from a series of key levels around here. Now let's work with what we are seeing on our charts, right? We said market is bullish, right? In the coming future, I think this liquidity should be taken out, but you will not be targeting here. If you see any key level you want to trade from, you will not be targeting this place. You want to target what? Internal range liquidity, number one, FVG, number two, or closest target point, or that is closest exit point, which is where we have one to be at this high here, which is the closest, the realistic area we should focus on. Right? I think let me increase this. Right, so that's one place. Another place again you should be targeting is where this other place. Now, already, because I already analyzed this place, that's right. I have not analyzed this. I don't think I'll be drawing the target points for now. But let's focus and let's do what we are seeing on our screen right now. Now, the reason why I say you should not focus on this space is because why? Market has rejected for multiple key levels here. So you don't necessarily start focusing or putting your attention here. Now, let's see what market is giving us now. We had from the previous market or from the previous price action, we had a reaction from this daily key level here. Market traded to the upside. Market still came back and reacted from this key level, right? So far, so good. What are you seeing? You don't need anybody to tell you anything. Like, you don't even need to confuse yourself again. In our mind now, what will be our focus? That market is currently rejecting from here. And if you watch what market has been doing, rejecting from all this key level, what is market doing? Market is trading to the upside. Market will reject from this key level, move to the upside, reject from this key level, move to this upside. This is a pullback or a retracement. And there's a key level here that market is currently respecting, which is where this particular key level now. There's something we call CRT method and rejection method. If you watch closely now, you discover that market is currently building something we call CRT method, the CRT formation, CRT pattern, right? Now, this is our CRT low, right? And this will not be our CRT high. Overall target is this place here, right? So me personally, I am bullish, but not yet confirmed. Why is it not yet confirmed? It's not yet confirmed because what? This daily candle is yet to close. Don't complicate things. Until this daily candle close, I saw some persons putting their position to trying to buy, right? It is not ideal, but you know your concept, you know what you trade. If you feel it is valid, follow it. But for me personally, I want to see everything formed on my chart before I really preach on it. And now you might be asking yourself, what else do you want to see again before you say you want to enter this chart? Now, we are one of my rule when it comes to trading, or my strategy, is that we build our bias from the higher time frame, and definitely you want to see what H4 breakouts. Yes, very, very important before we now go to our lower time frame for our entry. Please, I hope I'm not too fast. Now, we had a reaction or a rejection from this particular key level. All our intention now is that we want to do what? Buy. We are focusing on a bullish storyline, a bullish bias right now. That's just our intention, right? So let me quickly move forward. Now, I will take time on this Bitcoin, but I'll not take time like this on other pairs, please. Just pay attention, right? So now let's go to the 4 hours time frame and see what market is already doing for us. And there is a warning I always give. When this candle is yet to close, please, you have no business going to the 4 hours time frame. When this candle is yet to close, you have no business going to the 4 hours time frame. Wait for the closure of this candle, right? But let's go to the 4 hours time frame so that I will just tell you what you should be expecting, or what you should be expecting. Like, in fact, what you should be expecting on the 4 hours time frame. If peradventure this candle close inside this range right now, it's closed bullish inside this range without taking out this high, that is, it's closed inside here. Let me show you what you should be expecting. Let's go to the 4 hours time frame. Now, the first thing I want to do on my 4 hours time frame is what? We want to be able to see what we call a breakout, 4 hours breakout, right? We want to see a breakout. Very, very, very important. Without these breakouts, I'm not going to engage in this market. Now, the question here is that where is our breakout? Let me tell you this line here. Where is our breakout? Where do you focus on looking for your breakout on? For me personally, I don't even need to go to a line chart, but for the sake of the fact that we have some persons who don't really understand everything right now, let's show them how we can look for our breakout. Now, to look for your breakout, you might just want to go to your line charts, do something like this. Now, the recent high should be your breakout. You can see the market has been bearish, breaking structure going to the downside. Where's our recent high? It is here. This is our recent high. Now you mark it. What do you want to see now? You want to see market breaking its market to close above it, right? Let's move to this place. So you see, currently this candle is yet to close. Now, these are the mistakes some persons don't make again. Now, this candle is yet to close. You just start jumping. No, don't do that. You wait for the closure of this candle. Currently, this is a 4 hours candle, right? This 4 hours candle has broken this high, but is yet to close. So you must wait for the closure. And it's remaining 1 hour 37 minutes remaining for this candle to close. Because peradventure, this candle might not close to break this place. It might be the next candle. So that's why you need to wait for the candle closure, right? So let's assume that this candle has closed already. What I want to do next? I'll just go to my 1 hour time frame and pick my entry. Sorry. Go to my 1 hour time frame and pick my entry. Because I'm not telling you to do this right now. Just wait for everything you're waiting for to form first, right? So this is something I'm going to do. Maybe my entry will definitely come from this place. Either I use the OCK level here or I use this place here. In order for me not to miss entry, I'm not going to use this OCK level. I will use this place. Then my entry will just come this way. But first, I would love to see a liquidity before I do anything. Here, my SA in an area of invalidation that is below this low. I'll just give it a little space, right? Start here. This will give you 5.2. Or you target this high. You guys know me very, very well. You should know of debt targeted. With target this place, this is what it will give you, 7.3. You can just make it a 7-hour trade, right? Or do anything you want to do with it, right? So that's it for Bitcoin. I hope you guys understood what I just explained right now. So I'll be deleting everything because we are not here for now. Let's wait for everything we want to see to form on our chart, to form first before you can start proceeding. So where are we right now? We are currently on the daily time frame. What are we doing on the daily time frame? We're actually waiting for this candle to close, this daily candle to close, this second candle to close. I hope this is very, 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 very clear enough for everyone, right? So let's quickly move forward. I'm trying to see some messages in the community. Is it already? Okay, I believe you guys can see my screen. You guys are hearing me. So let's move to the next pair. Let's check good. Let's check good. So, right, let's check good. Now, good, since last week, good has been presenting something really awesome for me. Like very, very awesome. Since last 2 weeks, good has been doing very, very well for me. Right? The structure is just so simple and so easy to understand. Very, very easy. Very, very easy. So now, this is my next place I'm expecting good to start buying from. Forget this position to put here. I'm not actually trading on it. One thing I want to see, I want to see some stuff here before I take any entry from there. And mind you, it's the market might open with a gap or with a spike, and you just see something as this. Markets will just move down like this. So that's why it's not necessary for you to start placing whatever you want to place over the weekend. You just have to wait. When the markets open, you know what to do next. So let's look at the area we want to be focusing on good. I don't really want to clear all this for now because I'm yet to make videos on them. I want to really make video on them, and I'm using them again to teach some of my persons again. So for now, let's see something from the daily time frame. So it's a must. I'm going to delete all this. Let me just delete them. Congress. I need to delete it so that you guys can have a better understanding. All right, so let's start something. Let's do something. Okay, that's no worry. Let's just work with it this way. So going to the 4 hours time frame or to the daily time frame, let's see what we are having right now. If you watch closely now, let's see if good is actually reacting from this key level here. Yes, good is reacting from this key level. But what I'm seeing on good right now is a bit confusing, but for me personally, I'm currently bullish on good, except I see something otherwise, right? So if watch now, good is reacting from this particular key level. I'm just seeing this now, sir. I'm just seeing this now. See, reacting from this particular key level, right? And if you see markets doing something like this, you just have to be careful. You have to be very, very, very careful, right? So on the daily time frame, only key level I'm seeing here now is this particular key level. This particular key level here is a possible key level that can reverse price to the upside, right? And this push didn't tap into it. Let's see on the 4 hours time frame. Let me just wipe out all these things. Let's start again. Let me wipe them off. So this is the key level that market tapped into. This particular key level, right? So we had a rejection or a reaction of this particular key level. Now, before that, the other key level, the bullish key level, because if you watch good now, good has been bullish, right? From the weekly time frame, let's go to the weekly time frame. Now we had this place here. The market's then reacting from. We had this place here, the market's then reacting from. Let me mark it out. We have this sweep here, right? After this sweep, these were markets reacted from, right? Our market has been going to the upside. Your targets in future should be this high here, right? Or you can use the 50% of this range here. Market has crossed the 50%, but I'm still bullish on gold. Now let's work with what we're having right now. So let's see on the weekly time frame now, what are you seeing here? Right? You see that market tapped into this key level and rejected off it, this particular key level. Market tapped into it and rejected from it, and so it has been going to the upside, right? So let's go to the daily time frame and see what we have in the daily time frame. So on the daily time frame, let's see, we can actually refine this, right? Let me see. Yeah, we can refine this. Market use this level, right? Now, what are we seeing now on our charts? Market is currently reacting from here. In as much as market is reacting from here, we are currently bullish. You see, very, very bullish on gold. Very bullish. Markets keep breaking structure to the upside, right? So for me personally, I don't think I'll be looking for any sell. I'll just focus on the bullish structure, bullish storyline until market get to this higher or maybe this key level instead. So I'll be working with this key level, right? So what do we want to do next? We want to mark the possible bullish key level we are seeing since we claim that we are bullish, right? So which is where here. This is the place I'm seeing, and you can watch closely that this market didn't tap into this key level, right? It didn't tap into this key level, but for the buy that already happened, right? On the 4 hours time frame, for the buy that already happened, it's a bit confusing. But let's see what we have on the 4 hours time frame, right? So on the 4 hours time frame, this was where markets actually reacted from on the 4 hours time frame. This place here. As you see, it was a good move using the OC key level, and all this became what liquidity. All this build up that happened there, they were all liquidity. Now, this is reason why I marked this particular place here as my next key level I'm expecting market to react from. Now we have a break to the upside as well. We have a break to the upside, right? And there's a demand zone or order block here, which is this guy here, which will serve as a reversal point to take this market to the upside again. So personally for me, this is my outlook on gold, right? I will be waiting for markets to see what market do in this particular place here. Then I'll keep buying to the upside. My target is always this place here, right? But if you find entry around there, you can just use your fist maybe 4R, 3R, or whatever, right? Because for me personally, I'm not going to, if I get any buy, I'm not going to hold it to this particular place. I'll keep buying the way I was doing around here. That is the same thing I'm going to do. So now our outlook on gold is that we'll be waiting for market to drive down into this particular order block, demand zone, POI, whatever you want to call it, or key level, right? Like I said, all this stuff are the same. They are just rebranding it to claim I'm the owner of this concept. I'm the owner of this. So this is a demand zone, this is a POI, this is a key level, this is whatever I want to call it, right? So my intention here is to wait for market to go into this place, give me a reaction, a bullish reaction around there. Then I can start looking for my buys. But in a scenario that market opens, right, and market disrespects it, what do you want to do next? You want to calm down and relax and wait for what market is presenting. Then you can know your next move. Because for now, I can tell you that if market disrespects it as this, you should start looking for sales around here. Why can't I say that? Because I don't know how markets move. I don't really know how far. You know how weekly, when market wants to open, you know how crazy it can be. You can just have something like this to this place if it's possible, to somewhere here. So until it happens, before I can tell you that, okay, this is how we are going to approach the market next. So for now, I'm working with what I can see on my chart, which is what this currently, right? So for me personally, I'm really bullish on gold. I'm expecting a reaction of this place to get to the upside. So this is what we have on gold. So let's move to the next stuff here. Let me see another pair we have. GU, okay. I hit SL on EURUSD last week. Yes, hit SL on EURUSD last week. So let's see what this guy is showing us, or what we can find on this. Okay, so starting our analysis. Okay, let's start from the monthly. Let's see what we have from the monthly. Monthly, we are bullish. Market is giving us a bullish storyline. From the weekly time frame, let's see something. From the weekly time frame, we are still bullish on this guy. Right. Let me look at the daily time frame and see. I'll be looking for sales on GBPUSD. I'll be looking for sales on GBPUSD. Right. I'm looking for sales down to this low. This low will be my first target. Now, I want to know where this market reacted from. Right. Let's see if we can have somewhere that market reacted from. Okay. Let's see how this key level looks like on the daily time frame. Right. We are building some here. Market didn't really react from this particular level, right? But reacted from this key level. And if you watch this key level has historical price action. What is an historical price action? When market has reacted from a particular key level over time, many times, respecting it or disrespecting it. You can see the markets reacted from the SO to the downside. Market reacted from the SO to the downside. Now we're having a reaction off here again. So let's look at what we have on the daily time frame. Right? Okay. So on the daily time frame, we have this key level which we can say market is respecting right now, or maybe markets reacted from this FVG, because that sell on GU that I hit SL, I was a bit confused on how that market, what happened on that stuff. So this is an FVG, fair value that markets reacted on, right? We have an FVG here, and you can see the reaction. So let's work with this FVG instead. Let me take out this key level so we don't get confused. Yes. We are heading to somewhere. Now, one thing I tell you guys that I have the knowledge of SMC, supply and demand. So sometimes when I come to my chart, I implement them on the chart as well. So for now, this should be my target. This guy here should be our target. Please, I hope I'm not too fast, guys. I'm not too fast, please. So this will be my target. But if there's any key level that will sponsor price to the upside, it should be this weekly key level we marked here, or possibly this here, right? For me personally, I'm bearish on G right now. Right, I'm bearish on G. So this is an FVG, daily FVG. So we should expect 50% of it to be filled. So market will come down here, right? So let's have something as this instead. Key level overlapping inside an imbalance, right? So now let's move forward. Now let's see what we have here on the daily time frame. Now, what can we see here? We can equally say that we have a daily rejection from this particular key level. Let's see what we have on the 4 hours. See, there's a 4 hours breakout for now. Yeah, we have a 4 hours breakout here. We already have our breakout here. So let me delete this. So what we should be looking at now? This chart is a bit confusing on the 4 hours time frame, right? It's a bit confusing, but I'm bearish on G. Very much bearish on G. Let's have this key level and wait for a reaction of this particular key level or this OC key level. I don't expect market to drive down to this Apex key level again. Yes, I don't expect it. So my expectation expected key level I should be expecting market to react on. Let me adjust this. The expected key level we should be expecting market to react from should be this OC key level or this particular key level here, right? This particular key level or the OC key level. So I'm bearish on GU. So this is what we should be expecting, right? Market to reject from this particular key level. We now look for our lower time frame entry confirmation and set to this place here, right? But until then, let's see how market opens. When market opens, we can see if markets will still respect these buyers we have now, or markets will disrespect it. But for me personally, this is what I'm having on GU. I will be selling, looking for sales, targets here. Any key level that will reverse price should be this key level or this key level. I hope this is clear enough. Okay, see something again. Let me see. Trend line. Okay, so this is what I have on GU. This is what I have on GU. This is what I have on GU right now. Nothing much, just this. Right, so let's move to the next pair. Let's check EURUSD. Okay, so let's start from the weekly time frame again. After this pair, I'll check more 2 pairs and we'll call it a day. So on this guy, from the weekly time frame, we have a break to this downside, giving us a bearish move, and we have a rejection of this particular key level. Right, so let's see how daily looks like. Okay, right, so we have a sweep of this high. Let's see 4 hours. So our target's still the same as GU. You know, sometimes EU and GU have similar structure, and if there's any key level that sponsor price to the upside, I should be looking at this here. Right. Let's see what 4 hours is presenting us. So this is what 4 hours is showing us. We already have our breakout here. We already have our breakout here. Right. So let me take this out. So the same thing on GU. Similar thing on GU, right? Having this here. Right, so this is more of like a QM. You can see it's a QM. When a key level is disrespected twice, you understand, this is a QM. When a key level is being disrespected once and being disrespected again, see. So we expect market to react from there to the downside. So that is a QM key level on GBPUSD and EURUSD. So I'm having the same thing on GBPUSD and EURUSD. So I'm expecting a bearish move like this. First target is this place here. Targets. So until this bias is proven otherwise, that is if market open, then we can know if we will still work with this or redo our analysis. Please take notes. Before market will open now and market will trade to the upside, you start saying something else. You already have the experience how markets do open or market do operate. At times you might have your weekly outlook and market will just disrespect everything because of weekly open, weekly gap, or whatever, or the spike that will happen during when markets opens during the week. So all these things are factors that will influence all these things as well. But for now, we are bearish. We're expecting a retracement to this side and do something like this. Now, let me throw one advice here. Some persons, situation whereby they know that markets will want to come here to react from it, you start looking for buys around here. Where you know what you can, you know what you can do. But for me, I can never do something as this. I'm not counter trend. I would rather wait for market to come to this place and show me what I want to see. Then I set to this target point. That's all. So let's see another pair. Which pair again? Japan 5, JPY, this Japan 500, I missed an entry. Japan 225, sorry. Even Ja 440, I missed an entry. So let's see something on USDCAD. This guy was just giving me this entry. Okay. Now, what you need to understand about this pair is that, for me personally, you can't see me engaging in this market for now until market open, right? And I see what market is presenting me with, right? Let's see daily time frame. This is a key level on the daily. Should be expecting a reaction from, and this will be a swing buy, seriously speaking, because we keep buying to this target first before this extreme, this internal range liquidity here, right? So this is our first key level, and also we have this. Anything markets do around there, we know what to do. So anything the markets do around there, we'll see. So for now, these are the two key levels I'm expecting market to react from. To where? To the upside. Yes. Market to react from to the upside. So these are the possible key levels, right? I hope this is clear enough. Here or the other one I drew. So I'll be waiting to see how markets react off this particular key level. That's all for USDCAD. You know, when GBPUSD is bearish, you expect all these pairs to be bullish. GBP, I'm looking for. Let's see what GBPAUD is showing us. GBPAUD. Please, I'll give room for questions and answers. Right. So this pair last week, so just behaving like something that is being possessed, right? Let's look at it on the weekly scale first. On the weekly scale, this is a key level. Let's see if market taps or reacts from this key level. Yes, it does. Let me see if I drew this way. I think it does. Was there a tap? Yes, there was a tap. I hope you guys can see it. Market tapped into it. You guys can see it. So let's quickly proceed. Now, after this tap, markets went ahead to break this high, right? Giving us a break here. You can see. So let's look at it on the daily time frame. Is there a key level that market is currently respecting on the daily time frame? We have this particular key level, this extreme key level 1. We also have this particular key level here, 2, and we also have another key level here, this. But we will not work with this. Let's not work with this, right? For now, let's not work with this. There's something I want to check on the 4 hours time frame first. So we are yet, for market is yet to react from any of this key level. If market give me a rejection here, that's when I'll start looking for buys. Or market gives a rejection here, that's when I'll start looking for buys. So for me personally, I don't think market will come to this extreme one, this one. Market might decide to work with this. So the reason why I said I'm not going to clean this first, I want to see on the 4 hours time frame if there is a chance for us to take a sell down to this key level, right? Please, those I gave mic to, I hope you guys can see my screen and can hear me clearly. Please unmute yourself and speak, so I'll be sure. Please, I hope you guys can hear me clearly. Are they not active? Please, if you can hear me, drop a message in the community. You can see my screen. Asel or what? Please, can you guys hear me? I'm giving some persons mic, please.
Yes, you can.
All right, thank you. So let's quickly proceed. So I see that, let's go back to the daily time frame. I say that I want to see what we can leverage on this support, because now this is a key level. It's got disrespected. I might get close inside it, right? So I might look for opportunity to start selling from this particular place, because market is yet to tap into this key level and there's no even sweep, right? So maybe we should be expecting much more sales. So now this is the 4 hours key level we marked. Market already tapped into it, but this is not a high probability one for me, right? Let me see something from here instead. Let's delete this. So let's see from the daily time frame. There's something I want to see. It's not enough for me, except I might have something like this, a daily key level, and wait for a reaction of it. Let me see it on the 4 hours time frame. Okay, looks much more better. So I'll have something like this. If I see a rejection on the 4 hours time frame of this particular key level, I will sell. That is a rejection of this, because I want to use a confirmation entry for it. I will sell. I know not everyone will really understand this particular thing I want to do here now. Not everyone will understand. So I'll wait for a rejection from this key level. If I see the rejection, I will keep selling down to this key level or to this low. That's what will happen on this guy. So personally, we are still bearish on GBPAUD, please. We are still bearish. For those selling, for those buying, personally, I'm still bearish. So I'll wait for a reaction of this particular 4 hours key level. You guys saw how I was able to come up with all this. Now sell to this place. So GBPAUD bearish, NZDCAD, and that will be all. Let's see what we have on NZDCAD. NZDCAD. Please, if you have any question after this, I will give room for questions and answers. Please. I don't think this guy is presenting anything so solid. Let me use my part in the chat. So now let's work with what we are seeing. Now on the weekly time frame, what are we seeing? First thing, when you come to your chart, I want to be able to identify the trend of the market. Are we bearish or we are bullish? See all these structures, so confusing. So don't like seeing all these things. But let's just work with what we have here. I'll work with this weekly candle I'm seeing here. We have a sweep of this previous weekly candle here, right? And we have a key level that markets reacted from. Yeah. Understand? So we have this. So we want to be selling down. In scenario as this, I don't think I'll be using the range here as my target. I might just use this key level here as my exit point, or 50% of the range candle. 50% of the range candle, right? So that's something. So let's see on the daily time frame. Okay, on the daily time frame, this is the key level markets reacted from. So we already have a daily breakout as well. We have a daily breakout as well. So we are bearish on this here, 100% bearish. Target is here. This target is here. So when we have this, now what do we want to see next? Let's see 4 hours time frame. But some persons might have caught entry already from this, using this candle as their liquidity already, and sold from there. That's for those who know what they are doing. Personally, I will not take this, right? So let's see. We also have a 4 hours breakout as well. Yeah. So I will be waiting for a reaction of this key level here, OC key level, or this Apex key level. But I'll be rich to you. I don't have interest in this Apex key level. I would rather be expecting market to react from this OC key level. But if market not react from this OC key level, this is the key level. And if this got disrespected, it simply means that I'm not going to be looking at sales again. I'll just ignore the pair self. Sincerely speaking, I'll ignore the pair. So for now, this is what we are expecting on NZDCAD market to trade. You give us a rejection here or rejection here. This rejection helps us to confirm what we are doing, but strongly we are bearish. Daily breakouts, 4 hours breakouts. In fact, we are bearish. So I'll be looking at this guy. I'll be looking at it in the coming week. So what's S? What's pair next? I think that's all. So I'll give him for questions and answer right now. So going back to that GBPAUD, please mind you, it's not a must that you will participate in that sell. You can just wait for that buy instead, because that buy is a higher probability stage. Understand? So this key level here, you can see. So we want to see a reaction from either this or this. But personally, I should be expecting a reaction from this. Market will not come to this place. For me personally, when anything can happen. But if I should see a reaction here, I will sell. I know what I want to see on my chart. If I should see it, I will sell from here down to this particular key level. So for now, our higher probability bias is from this key level to buy to here. Our first target is where? Target is here. But this, we cut any buys here from here. This is a good add for me. The overall target is here, but I won't be looking at this. If I get this, I'm okay with the market. So we hope that market respects all this. In fact, market should just respect even only this one for us. Present something good for us and keep buying continuously until all this liquidity are taken out. Right? Is there any pair again? AUD/USD. Sorry guys, AUD/USD, and that is all. I know some of you might be asking, I didn't even do anything on any JPY pairs. I think we'll do one before I will give one for questions and answers. I'm planning to watch ball very soon. Arsenal, Man City. I'm an Arsenal fan. So I'll see and watch it ball. So let's see from the weekly time frame. What do we have here? I don't even understand this AUD/USD again. This is a bullish storyline. Although this liquidity has been taken out, this could have served as a target point in the previous week. This is a nice reaction. I don't really trade this very much. Let's see daily time frame. The daily time frame, do we have anything we can work with? Nothing. Let's see 4 hours time frame. Okay, before I can do anything here, let me see a break of this low before I can start considering sales on this particular guy. And I'm seeing something like a trend line again. Let me see. Let me work with this as well. Sorry. So I need a breakout here. Market's currently expecting this trend line. So I want to see a break. When I get this breakout, definitely it's giving us the same thing just as GU and EURUSD was giving us. So we're seeing the same key level, expecting a reaction from. Let me see this on the 1 hour time frame. So it's just the same, a similar structure to what we saw before. Similar structure. So you don't need to spend time here. You already know what I mean. So let's wait for a breakout of this low first. Right. So one JPY pairs we are going to do. Let's see USD JPY. Sorry, AUD JPY. Let's see USD JPY. AUD JPY. I don't think there's anything better there. This was a miss entry last week I had. After market, I was expecting market to, but it didn't happen. So guys, I think I'll give room for questions and answers. For now, I'm not having anything clear on all these guys. So please, if you have any questions, just raise up your hand. I will give you mic. Please, you guys should be fast. I'm a bit tired right now. I need to rest. So is there any question? And if there's no question, we'll call it a day from here. I believe I've explained all this very, very, very well. So if there's any pair you want me to analyze, comment in the community, drop the pair in the comments, and I will do justice to it very, very fast. Just 2 minutes, that's what we're going to spend it. 2 minutes. 2 minutes. 2 minutes. 2 minutes. All right, I think we'll just call it a day. So have a nice day. I'm going to be sharing this recording on our YouTube channel. Today, I'll do that. Go and watch it. So see you guys. See you guys. I hope you get something from this session. Stop sharing. Stop.